I live in a pretty normal suburban neighborhood. Nice lawns, quiet evenings, the occasional barbecue smell drifting through the air. It would be almost perfect if it weren't for my neighbor Bob. Bob is, how do I put this nicely? He's the self-appointed sheriff of the cul-de-sac. We don't even have an HOA. But Bob acts like he's the president of one anyway. He's the guy who will knock on your door at 7 a.m. on a Saturday to remind you that your garbage can is still at the curb. He measures lawns with his eyes, and sometimes an actual ruler. I've seen him do it, and has advised at least 3 different people on the proper angle to park a car in a driveway. At first, it was annoying but tolerable. You just nod, smile, and wait for him to finish his lecture. But last month, Bob decided to embark on his boldest crusade yet. Porch lights. According to Bob, everyone's porch lights were either too bright, too dim, the wrong shade of white, or angled incorrectly. One night, he rang my doorbell at almost midnight, just to inform me that my bulb was violating neighborhood aesthetics. He actually held up a little measuring device, I kid you not, and claimed it was proof my light was too aggressive. That was my breaking point. The next day I went online and ordered the brightest LED floodlight I could find, the kind meant for warehouses, construction zones, or possibly landing aircraft. When it arrived, I mounted it above my garage. The first night I switched it on, half the street lit up like new. You could probably see our cul-de-sac from space. Bob came storming out in his robe and slippers, waving his arms like an angry referee. He shouted about light pollution, property values, and at one point I'm pretty sure he mentioned the ecosystem. I told him politely, with a straight face, Bob, you were right. My porch light wasn't right, so I fixed it. Now it's perfect. Here's the beautiful part. 2 of my neighbors saw the whole thing and loved it. The very next week, they installed the exact same floodlight model. Now our once quiet cul-de-sac looks like Times Square. Walking the dog at night, no flashlight needed. Dropped your keys? Don't worry. The whole block is illuminated like a football stadium. Bob has not said a word about porch lights since. Instead, he's been spotted installing blackout curtains in every single one of his windows. He now shuffles around his yard in sunglasses during the evening. The neighborhood group chat, which Bob insisted we all join years ago, quietly renamed itself Bob's Daylight Savings. Every time I open it, I can't help but laugh. Bob wanted to control the neighborhood's lighting situation, and now he lives in permanent daylight. Please subscribe for more funny Neighbor Bob stories.